Okay, this is my everyday makeup, my cream mascara makeup. Super simple, every single day. As you're getting older, you think, I don't need to contour. I don't know what I'm doing with contour. Why should I contour? Okay, you should be contouring because as you get older, you lose shape and definition to your face. So what if you could highlight and contour and do it in one even layer, a soft, thin layer, have that be your entire makeup look. So easy, so simple. So what I'm doing is I've got my Detail Hack brush from Maskcara, and the contour color that I'm doing right now is called Henna. It's one of our newest colors and it's really pretty and it's neutral. So I'm just dipping the kind of flat head angled part of the brush here, and what I'm doing to start the contour, you guys, you want to feel for right underneath your cheekbone there, and that's where you're applying your contour. Now this is super soft, super forgiving formula, you guys, and this contour is going to give you coverage as well. So you want to just kind of push up right underneath where you feel that underside of your cheekbone is, and stop right around here. You don't want to go lower than your nose. So here is the contour, right? So I'm dipping that brush again and I'm going in on the second side. Feel for underneath and push up underneath that cheekbone. Again, this is giving you coverage, you guys. This cream contour from Maskcara, it's coverage. This is all gonna be blended in as your whole makeup layer all over your skin, just one really pretty seamless layer. And remember, if you're working with your contour and you're like, oh my gosh, I've gone too dark here, or I've gone too far down, or it's, you know, placed someplace incorrectly, like I'm kind of a little bit further down than I would like to be on that side, but it's gonna be all blended and pretty at the end. So no worries there, okay? I've pulled them back so you can see what I'm doing, but what I wanna show you guys is if you've got a longer, wider forehead, you're probably gonna wanna contour that, especially if you don't have bangs. So what you wanna do is you want to imagine there's a triangle here. You wanna highlight on the top parts of that triangle. Don't go here inside this triangle. You wanna go like along the hairline and on the sides there. So just again, go like that with your finger, imagine a triangle. That's something I learned in makeup school. And then you wanna just go on the sides, right? Again, dip your brush into that contour, and you can dip your brush directly into your colors, or what I like to do, because it's just the makeup artist in me, is I'll take a palette a lot of times and I'll scoop out a little bit with like a little spatula. These are both metal, you can get them off Amazon for super cheap, and then I'll just like put it on the spatula. But I know a lot of you guys probably maybe won't do that. So just know that you can just dip your brush in and apply directly to the face. But if you do that, you wanna make sure your makeup brushes are clean. So get yourself a really good spray makeup brush cleaner, and also wash your brushes by hand at least once every 2 weeks. Okay, so you see how I've done that, and that again, giving you coverage. Isn't that cool? So this will slim down and give definition to the forehead. And if you're wider here by your cheekbones, you can definitely even go a little bit with the contour on the side like that to kind of slim down those cheekbones. So, okay, so what have we done? We've placed it here underneath our cheeks, contoured our forehead, and even gone down a little bit on the sides there if you have a wider face, right? Okay, so now we're gonna do our jaw lines. And some of us have, as we're getting older, a little bit of a double chin, or we just wanna kind of slim down and chisel our jaw. So take your brush again, dip it into your contour, and you wanna start just kind of underneath there and bring it out. And if you've got a fuller face, you wanna go higher up. And if your face is thinner, just kind of keep that contour jawline application just down like that. And again, giving you coverage, right? Oop. See that? And that's gonna blend. And you're not gonna see this. This is gonna be all blended and pretty, you guys. Oh, there's your contour. And if you've got a little bit of a double chin, what you want to do is dip your brush into your contour. And oh, I'm sorry, did I tell you the color I'm using is called henna? I think I did. You don't want to start right directly under the chin. You want to start kind of like this, a little bit down, a little bit halfway, and then just kind of blend out. And this is all going to be blended and look so pretty. Okay, so everywhere that we've placed our contour, we've slimmed down, we've defined the face, and we've also given a little bit of coverage. Now what we're going to do is, what you can do is take a paper towel or a spray makeup brush cleaner and just run the brush on top to kind of get the extra leftover contour color on. I like to switch brushes up. I love this. This is our Maskcara 30-second hack brush. I take the rounded dome side, and in the winter time, I stick to White Peach and Aura. This is Aura and this is White Peach. And then I have two summer colors that I use like when I'm self-tanning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my 30-second hack brush and I'm going to dip it into the color called Aura, right here. It's a little bit of, kind of like a soft neutral. It's got a little bit of like a goldy yellow for highlighting. So basically when we highlight, you guys, with Maskcara Creme, everywhere that we didn't put that contour is where we're applying our highlight. And I like to, at least if you're starting out new with mascara, is get yourself two highlight colors, a contour and a blush, okay? Is these colors are so beautiful and soft and blendable. So with the two highlight colors that I have, my winter colors, Aura and White Peach, the darker of those two colors I'm applying right now is Aura. And Aura is placed where I have more redness on my face. I usually have more redness around my nose, around the chin area. And as you can see, I'm just stippling, right? I'm stippling. Really soft and pretty. Again, lightly dip my brush in. Don't mash your brush. You don't need a whole heck of a lot. Cream makeup, you guys, if you've never used cream, you can shear it out into such a beautiful, soft layer on the face. It's not like liquid. You don't need a lot to get the level of coverage that you want. When you're using the cream, you use such a tiny amount because there's so much pigment in these formulas. So you end up using a lot less. With liquid, you have to use so much more to get the level of coverage. And then it just becomes like a mask. Like you're not looking soft and glowy, and your real skin and your skin tones and variances in your skin aren't peeking through because of all that makeup. So now I'm taking White Peach, the lighter of my two winter colors, dipping my brush in, and I'm applying White Peach where I want to look a little brighter. And especially under my eye. You don't need a separate concealer, okay? You do not need a separate concealer. This is soft, this is beautiful, this is blendable. This will go underneath your eye as well, okay? I take a little bit of a smaller brush. Remember that first brush I was using, the Detail Hack? There's a smaller side. Dip it into the lighter color there, that White Peach, and I go underneath the eye. Look at that. Look how I've completely brightened up that under eye. And it's so soft and pretty, you guys. And this is all one layer. All one layer, just strategically blended, okay? And I like to go take that lighter color. And I don't usually put too much makeup up on my forehead because you guys know I have bangs, but I'm just showing you what you would do. And then remember that flatter side we used for the contour? Just kind of merge and blend that all together. Now, if you've added your highlights colors and you think, I want to go back and get a little more definition, do it. Take that contour side, dip it back into your contour brush side, take that back into the contour, dip it in, and just give yourself a little bit more definition, and then blend that, right? Okay, now nose contour. I know a lot of you guys are nervous about nose contour. You guys get frustrated, you don't want to do it. I'm gonna take that smaller side of the detail hack. What's left of that light color, that lighter highlight, winter highlight aura, I'm running it all down the center to bring a nice light color down there. And then take that same brush, just like this. Just go back into that henna contour with the same brush. Just a tiny little bit on the sides of the nose there, and take it all the way down to the tip. Don't stop, because if you stop, it's gonna still look wide. Bring that all the way down, okay? All the way down, okay? And then you're gonna just blend that. Blend it, blend it. I hear people in here. I'm filming, guys. Okay, so blush. I love this new one that we got this past fall called Cindy in our collection. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna use Cindy. So I'm gonna go back with that 30-second hack brush, just kind of dab a little bit of that extra highlight off the brush. Dip it into Cindy. You don't need a lot, these are really pigmented. Remember where we placed the contour? We pushed up underneath our cheekbone and we placed it there. The blush is gonna go on top of where you place that contour. Does that make sense? So here is the blush. And for women like myself, 40 plus, you know how they always tell you, smile and then put your blush on? No, don't do that. When you smile, your cheekbones are raised, but then when you're not smiling, they lower. So your blush is gonna be too low on the face. If you apply your blush on top of that contour, a little bit higher on the cheekbone, it's better because it gives your face a lift, okay? Look at that. And in makeup school, I learned that blush is supposed to mimic blood under the skin, youthful color in the face. So you've got a little bit of that cream blush Cindy left over on your brush. Take a little bit up on the temple, on the chin, like that. Okay, now, drier skin types that don't like a lot of powder, at this point, what you can do is take a makeup setting spray. Maskcara makes a really beautiful one. I ran out of it. It's called Stay Spray. And they also have Stay Spray SPF 30, which is awesome in the summer. Gives you that little extra bit of protection. But right now, the one that I have is the Christopher Buckle Power Lock. I really like that one too. So what you wanna do is you wanna let that kind of dry down a bit. And that's gonna set your makeup, and you don't need powder. If you wanna keep that glow and you don't wanna powder your face after this cream makeup, you don't have to. Now, if you are a little bit oilier, you can take a beauty blender, a slightly dampened beauty blender, and then spritz a little bit of your setting spray on that blender and just dot on those areas where you tend to be a little bit oilier. I put a lot of setting spray on, you guys, and I tap underneath the eye too to make sure that none of that cream makeup moves under there. But once that kind of dries down, you can take your beauty blender sponge and then you just kind of can go over your whole face to kind of soften and blend the makeup. Maskcara does make a beautiful blending sponge that is $7 less than the beauty blender, and it's a softer material. I like it even better. The beauty blender is $20 and ours is only $13, our Perfector sponge. So I love it. It's a really good deal. And before I started excuse me, before I started the look, you guys, I had already done my eye makeup. I groomed my brows, and then I used 2 cream eyeshadows for mascara. The one on the bottom is called Tangled, and the one on top is, oh my gosh, I totally forgot what it's called. I need to pop it out. I think it's called Spiced. It's like a really pretty coppery goldish brown. So all I did was I did an eyeshadow primer, I did Tangled all over, and then spiced in the crease and then down to my lash line. And it's beautiful. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot to show you guys. Look. I like to take my contour, the same contour I've been using, henna. I take a little kind of thin, precise eyebrow brush, dip it into the contour, and I like to go right underneath my lower lip line, and it creates the illusion of a fuller lip. This is my favorite trick with the contour, you guys. I love it, I love it. I get so excited putting on my makeup, especially when it's quick and easy, and I look and feel so much better when I'm done. This is just a little bit of a lip liner. Lip liner is important when you're over 40 because it gives your lipstick more staying power. It doesn't move beyond the border of the lip pencil color, and you can kind of fill in where you've lost that definition in your lips. And what I do as a step before I even start the makeup is we have these milk lip conditioners. The one I have is peppermint and cherry. I put a little bit of cherry on in the beginning to kind of sink and soak in while I'm doing my makeup, so that by the time I'm done and I get to my lips, they're ready to go. I'll probably stick on a lipstick here. Now at this point, if you are truly oily and you really do feel like you need a little bit of powder, you can definitely use some powder. My number one tip is use a damp beauty blender, dip it into your loose powder, and then just kind of dot just on that T-zone area, any area where you're tending to get that oily breakthrough during the day. But in winter, a lot of times I don't even really use powder. I use my setting spray spritzed on my face after my makeup, and then a little bit even on your blender. It's all in one compact. Now you need to be color matched. These are my beautiful colors that go well with my skin tone. You need to be color matched, and I'm the expert on that. That's why I'm here to help you. Blushes are a little bit more personal. You normally know if you like brighter, more pinkier blushes, or if you like more brown-based neutral blushes. I can definitely help you with that. But you need to be color matched. And if you're a crazy makeup freak like me, you can get a beautiful double-decker palette like what I've been using. If you're kind of hesitant, you don't really use a lot of makeup, you kind of want to dip your toe into the world of mascara and kind of start small and slow, we've got these cute little tinier compacts as well. I usually start out all my newbies with at least 2 highlight colors, 1 contour, 1 blush, and then they get addicted and then they start upgrading to bigger palettes. But yeah, so that's it. I'm all done. Ready to go. Normal, everyday, quick, easy, beautiful, contour defined face that's gorgeous, that looks skin-like. I do this every day, and it doesn't take as long as this video takes because I babble a lot and I'm explaining to you guys what I'm doing. This is not going to take you that long. Once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. Can you do just the whole makeup application I just did with 1 brush? Oh, totally. These are the 2 basics that I always recommend everyone get when they're brand newbies to the system, the detail hack and the 30-second hack brush. These brushes are beautiful. They're made to go with our makeup. Love them. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. DM me if you want a color match, or go to my website, happygorgeouslife.com. You can email me a photo of yourself. I give you all instructions how to do it, how to send me a makeup-free selfie so I can see the tones in your face, neck, and chest to properly match you. You can tell me about some of your skin concerns, and I will talk you through everything. You will not be alone. I will hold your hand through the whole process. But I'm telling you, to have your makeup all in one compact like this and to be simple and gorgeous, you're gonna fall in love. Get it, thank me later. Okay, I'll talk to you guys. Bye.